What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great 2019. Welcome back to another episode of... What the fuck? Where did all these nutcrackers come from? What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great 2019. I know I am. How about you, Drew?
No.
Okay.
So I think it's safe to say that everyone knows by now we are both celibate.
Yes, both big virgins.
Big virgins, very celibate, despite both being married.
Yeah, despite both having wives, we're virgins for lives.
Virgins for lives, despite the wives.
Despite the fact that everybody on the internet knowing that we're both virgins, that doesn't stop people from imagining a world in which we're not.
We're not virgins.
I've been sent this fanfic a few times, and I think Drew has as well.
Yeah, a couple times.
It's called House of Gold, and it appears to be a fan fiction about Drew and I.
Which is crazy. I would never do the things that are written in this.
No, absolutely not. Drew disgusts me. He's an awful looking guy, and he's even worse on the inside.
I look awful on the inside.
Yeah, he's
Very
all
gross.
bloody and
There's
slimy.
like muscle mass. It's very gross to look at.
Is there, though?
What'd you say?
Okay, so there's this fan fiction called House of Gold. It actually has 2.5 thousand reads, which is pretty surprising. A fan fiction about us has a couple thousand views.
Apparently this is about Danny moving in with his best friend and secret crush, Drew Gooden, that's me, after his GF died in Afghanistan, going to war, and then one night Drew gets drunk, and then... find out.
Ooh.
Also, when it says after his GF died, I'm not sure if that means mine or yours. Also, we're both married.
And there are 9 parts to this. I'm curious to see how much of this is taken from reality, like, because right off the bat, it's wrong that we have girlfriends. And even more wrong that one of our significant others was in war in Afghanistan. Danny looked at the apartment where his best friend and crush of 3 years waited. He saw him in the window and waved at him as his heart started beating so fast.
No, too fast.
What?
Beating too fast.
Oh, why did I read that as so fast?
Because they spelled it wrong. Also, I like beating too fast. Like, that sounds like a medical emergency.
Oh, it's true. Hey. Oh.
Fuck.
This story just ends right there.
Yeah.
He collapses to the ground
Yeah.
and dies. Hey, silly, get in!
He said, and Hen gulped and pulled his luggage into the house.
Is Hen another character?
Yeah, there's like a hen in the corner, just one quick shot.
So Hen gulped and pulled your luggage into my house. Oh, Hen is like the butler of the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
this is based on reality.
Oh, I forgot you have a hen butler.
Yeah. Drew hugged him. Should we reenact this as we go?
Yeah, if there's any, yeah, so Drew hugged him.
While you just like stand there trying to figure out why your heart's beating so fast. I've been so lonely since Amanda went missing in Afghanistan.
She went missing? I thought she died.
I guess she went missing and we assumed she died. What, did she go rogue? I just like to imagine that Amanda, who would never go to war in the first place, but then while there, she like has her own side mission she feels she needs to accomplish while she's there.
That's so brave of her. She loved you.
Drew stared at him for a minute. All right.
No, I'm still having a heart attack.
It hasn't been a minute yet.
Let's get you settled in. And then he helped him into his room. It's a 1-bedroom place, so you'll have to share a room with me. He smiled at him.
It'll be like a sleepover.
Totally.
Then there was a knock at the door, and Danny followed Drew to the door, where they found a girl with long brown hair and big purple eyes waving. Her eyes were waving?
And they're purple.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Hi? Said Drew.
Hi, she said, flipping her hair back, revealing her badass studded belt. Wait,
Her hair was in the way of her belt.
I'm picturing when she flips it back like this. If it's covering her
It's
belt,
so
she...
long. Her badass studded belt around her black jeans and black top that had sleeves to her middle arm.
Wait, what?
To her middle arm, her third of 3 arms. So basically, purple eyes everything else is black. She's kind of goth.
I'm your neighbor Jackie, she said happily.
I feel, okay, there's no consistency with her character already. Like, she's dressed to the brim of being very goth, and she's just like, I'm your neighbor!
Wait, and I already live here. It's not saying I move in. You're coming to live with me. And she's coming to introduce herself.
And then we both shake her hand, I'm assuming at the same time.
So she's standing there like this.
And then the interaction ends. If you need anything, come on over, she said, and then left. She was nice.
Wait, so this interaction is,
hi, I'm your neighbor Jackie. If you need anything, let me know.
She was nice.
And pretty cute.
And Danny felt a pain in his heart.
As his heart attack continues. Was Drew totally straight? He always wondered if he was bi because of how he flirted with him sometimes on Skype. We've interacted, we've hung out, but we never flirt in real life in this universe. There's never like sexual tension when we hug or whatever. It's only through Skype.
He didn't know if he would tell him he's gay and is in love with him. Then Drew gave him a sweet smile and he felt warm again. So this is the second part now. We're on to the second part. This part's called Heavy.
All right, Drew made a drink for him, and Danny sat at the couch. Not on it, at the couch.
Like, I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor in front of the couch.
Like, take that, couch. They turned on a movie and watched some funny TV shows. We turned on a movie, ignore it, then watched some funny TV shows, and drank all nights until it was 7 a.m. in the morning. Drew pointed at the rising sun. Hey, Dan, look! Dan stumbled over and then tripped and fell right into my arm. Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Suddenly they were starting in each other's eyes. Their faces started itching closer and closer when suddenly there was a knock at the door.
Oh!
Drew blushed and let go of the embrace and went to the door. Hello?
He asked as he opened the door. Then there were two guys in black ski masks and they grabbed Drew and threw him down the apartment stairs and they ran off. They kidnapped him!
Fuck!
Danny tried to run after the van but couldn't run as fast as the car. Obviously.
Because it's a car.
Yeah. Although that would be a cool, different part of this story if I was like an Olympic sprinter. And I caught up to the car, just grabbed onto the back bumper and stopped it. He called the cops and cried in the apartment. Then suddenly he got a message on YouTube that said, if you want to see him alive again, make a video about 10 reasons why the Paul brothers are awesome and you're wrong. He gasped.
Wait, prediction. Is this person more of a fan of the Paul brothers and this is a fan fiction wherein we just admit that the Paul brothers are better than us?
This isn't a fan fiction where we fall in love. It's a fan fiction where like you get kidnapped and murdered and I have to make a video apologizing
or
to the
you'll get murdered too.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the next part. It just skips ahead in time. There was a knock at the door. Danny went over to it and gasped. Logan Paul!
Meanwhile, somewhere in coastal Rica, Drew had a bag on his head and he was punched hard. Let me go! I never got to tell Danny I love him!
Well, in that case...
Then he was shoved into a van and they started driving.
What?
Are they gonna take me back so I can tell you I love you?
They kidnapped you and took you to a different country. Punched you once, and you said, but wait, I want to go back and tell him I love him. Okay, fine. Danny made tea for Logan, and him and Logan looked at him sweetly.
Looked at who sweetly?
Me and Logan both looked at me sweetly.
Okay. I'm so sorry. The Team 10 will help you find him.
I almost kissed him before he...
It's okay. They looked sweet at each other.
You look sweet.
You look sweet. I'm always here for you. Logan leaned in and kissed Danny lightly on the lips. And in a moment of desire and desperate, he pulled Logan close and kissed him harder. They started making out, and Logan got on Danny and started rubbing on him. They made out and wiggled around the couch until Danny broke away.
They made out and wiggled around the couch. I picture this as two separate activities. Like, they made out, and then they got on the couch and just sort of like...
wiggled around.
I can't. Drew.
Oh, but... he was a loser.
That's a question.
But he was a loser? Go, Logan, go away.
Go, Logan, go away.
Go, Logan, go away. And he grunted and left mad. Danny went to his room to cry.
All right, part 4.
The door slowly opened and Drew limped into the apartment and fell on the floor. Danny, he said hoarsely. That's not horse like, ugh, that's horse like horse. So I say it as a horse would say it. Danny!
Drew, you're a horse.
And then you ran to pick him up and help him stand. Drew grabbed him and hugged him tight, and sudden, his lips started touching his and they kissed. And they made out right there.
Right there?
Right there!
In the apartment?
Gross! When they stopped, they smiled at each other.
Be my boyfriend?
Yes.
What is that interaction? That's like, none of the dialogue in this is like natural. Be my boyfriend?
Yes.
But I have to tell you, Drew, before you came back, Logan was here. And And we made out.
Logan Pale? He roared.
Roar, you have to roar it.
Logan Pale?
Logan Pale! I'm sorry. Drew started crying and ran down the stairs. Then Jackie looked Drew's way that he was running and then came in. Danny was crying and told her what was going on. So Jackie was just standing outside.
Just waiting. After the last interaction ended, she went outside and waited.
Yeah, she was like, let me know if you need anything.
And she's just outside the door. You should do something romantic to show your story and that he is your one and only.
You're right.
He wiped the tears off. And Jackie grabbed a camera and started recording. Why? Danny looked solely into the camera with love in his eyes.
Hi, Gregs. Today I finally told Drew I love him like I said I would. Did I tell my YouTube audience that I was gonna tell Drew I love him?
I guess so.
Hey, I know there's like 1.8 million of you, but please nobody tell Drew.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm gonna tell Drew I love him in my next video. Please no one spoil the surprise.
What did you say?
But before that, someone else came over and I kissed them. I love you, Drew, and it will never happen again. You are my light and joy, and I would be proud to be your husband.
Then Jackie whipped a tear from her face and sniffled and turned off the camera.
This part's called The Story So Far.
Is this just like a recap of everything we read?
Warning, suicide and sex scene.
They gave it away!
What the fuck is gonna happen? Suicide and sex scene? Meanwhile, in Chicago, Drew was at a sushi restaurant.
When someone sat beside him. Drew Gooden? He said. He looked up. Jake Paul? He almost flinched. How do you almost flinch?
You only thought about it.
I thought about flinching.
So there's nothing physical. It's just
exactly. Meanwhile, in my head, don't flinch, don't flinch!
Yeah, I heard you and Danny had a rough thing happen. Then he posted this. And he pulled out his phone and went to a video and opened it to let him watch. Danny was looking at the camera intense and started talking. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else. And then there was a sniffled sound. And someone was behind the camera? Danny started to cry silently, but tried to look together. I think someone
edited it. Yeah, out of order.
To make it look like I'm saying something totally natural. Today, I finally told Drew it will never happen again. Never kiss him again. I am with someone else.
And I'm just like, this is so natural. This is how he talks in real life.
He uploaded a 3-second long YouTube video.
As he does.
Let me buy you a drink. And Jake ordered sake. An Asian drink. They started drinking and talking and laughing and having a good time.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Jake.
Jake put his arm around him, confrontingly. Of course, baby.
They both drunkenly left the bar and stumbled to the hotel room Jake was staying in. Jake started kissing him and pushing him to the bed, and they made out there. Then they started doing it. But Drew didn't know about the camera. It was being live. What the fuck, Jake? That's illegal.
Damn. I like how whoever wrote this has such a way with words. Like, they really know how to write romance. They stumbled back to the hotel and started doing it.
I love you, Jake, cried Drew on the stream. Danny and Jackie watched, shocked and dumbfounded as they watched. Jackie looked at Danny, then black at the video. First, I look at you, then I look black at the video.
How could he? Danny stroamed around the house.
Jackie tried to call him down.
Danny! Danny!
But Danny opened the window and jumped! Jackie screamed and called 011. Did they write this in like 30 seconds? Just
it's a bit.
No time to proofread, no time to edit. Wait, do you know what 011 is?
No.
All right, I'm calling 011.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Hello! My friend has just jumped off the balcony! Well, it looks like it's the next part now.
Drew woke up with a hangover and threw up.
Oh.
Then he heard his phone ring, and he picked it up. It was Jackie yelling "I" to the phone. I, and calling him shit for what he did to Danny.
What?
Said Drew. He said he found someone else?
What? No, he didn't. I'm sending you the video he made for you. Then she hung up and he got the notification for it. He opened it and his lover spoke words of love right from the heart. He spun around and glared at Jake.
You liar! He screamed. Then he threw his phone at Jake and ran out. Meanwhile, in the suicide hospital,
Danny was sitting in a chair watching a TV show when a nurse said, "You have a guest." He expected Jackie again with some McDonald's or something, but instead, Drew.
He flinched. Okay, so
at least I flinched this time instead of gasping again.
Or thinking about flinching like I did.
What do you want, traitor? He hissed at him.
Jake lied to me. He made me think you moved on. And I slept with him.
Are we even? Can we be together?
If you can forgive me.
I do. Forgive me?
Yes.
Then they embraced and kissed.
Danny pulled away and knelt down and pulled a box out. Thanks.
I was going to do this somewhere better, but will you marry me?
Drew cried happy tears and nodded.
And then they made
out again. Let's get you out of here, said Drew.
Oh, my bones are still broken.
I'm gonna rescue you from the hospital.
You like grab me and hold my bones like. Ah! Danny got out of bed where his fiancée was sleeping, and he went to the bathroom. Then he spotted something in the sink that he guessed Drew forgot. He picked it out of the sink and looked. It had 2 lines and was a pregnancy test. He busted out of the bathroom. Drew, he said, and Drew sleepily got up and then gawked at what was in his hand.
Wait.
Gawked, dude.
What
is this? Are you?
Wait, what the fuck is happening? He looked down ashamed. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow to check. Please, go with me. What is this, like the next day? We had sex for the first time last night. Now I'm pregnant. I woke up in the middle of the night to take a pregnancy test like an hour after we had sex. And
you already had the pregnancy
I already had the results, and I've already scheduled a doctor's appointment. I'm ashamed, but didn't bother to hide the pregnancy test. I put it in the sink. Not even the garbage can. In the... Oh, no! I'm conking out. They waited in the office of the doctor's office.
The doctor's so important that his office has his own office.
Another office. They went in, and the doctor came into the checkup room. They were in. Are you his husband? Said the doctor. Danny nodded. Well, Mr. Gooden, you are pregnant. And Mr. Gonzalez isn't the father.
What? How can they tell? Wait, okay, so it's been 2 days. A pregnancy test can't even tell for like 2 weeks, right? And then you can't even do a paternity test until the kid is born. They both drop their jaws.
To be continue. I love that it says to be continue in the middle of the story. Imagine if you were reading a book and every chapter ended to be continued.
Every page ended to be
continue. White Wedding Part 1.
It was a hot July day, and the concert hall was decked in white everywhere. Drew and Danny invited their fans for free to see their wedding.
Normally you charge money to go to a wedding.
Yeah. $10 a pop, come on.
But since you're our fans, we'll let you come for free.
But so many wanted to come that they had to get a concert hall. There was a preacher and a pretty white arch and music playing and food outside.
In the room with Drew, he was putting on his white suit and brushing his hair. He got a knock at the door and someone popped in. It was Ethan and Ela Klein.
The door didn't open. The popping is like them teleporting into the room.
H3, he said, and they went over to hug him.
I'm so excited for you, said Hula.
Thanks. Ethan, will you walk me down the aisle?
Of course, buddy. And he out his arm.
And then he looked it.
And they walked slowly out.
They stood at the start of the red carpet that went to the arch, and Drew laughed, nervous. And Ethan pat his arm. This fucking story. Did a baby write this story? Not only did they not know like what words are or when to use what words, but I feel like they've never seen humans interact. And they started walking as the wedding song started playing. The fans went crazy and clapped, and they stopped at the preacher and stood by him and waited.
They looked at the entrance and waited for Danny. First, Jackie came out to be the bridesmaid. And Jenna Marbles did too.
Oh, Jenna's here.
Oh, that's so nice of Jenna to come.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Then PewDiePie came out with Danny on his arm. They both smiled and Danny blushed.
Wearing his baby blue tux.
Drew started crying because he loved him so much.
Thank you for explaining.
Yeah, thanks for finally explaining why I would be crying at my own wedding. Danny stood across him and they looked at each other with misty eyes. The press smiled at them both and started talking.
Drew Gooden, do you take Danny Gonzalez to be your husband, to hold and love forever as long as you both live? Drew nodded.
Yes, I do.
And Danny Gonzalez, do you take Drew Gooden to be your husband, to love and cherish as long as you live?
Why did you get a different question?
I have
to hold you forever.
And I have to cherish you forever. I do, said Danny.
If anyone thinks these two should not be married, speak now. And the room got quiet and nobody breathed. Then someone stood up from the crowd and jumped on stage. It was Logan!
Logan Paul?
Danny said. Yes! I don't think they should get married. He's carrying my baby! He shouted and the whole room gasped.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Hold on. I thought I was pregnant. I'm pregnant with Jake's baby. Are you also pregnant with Logan's baby? Did I also have sex with Logan?
I guess he must be talking to me, but I don't know why he would know that I'm pregnant. Drew started crying and wished he was somewhere else.
I wish I was somewhere else!
Then Ethan started going into Logan and push him away from the stage.
He takes control of his body and starts pushing himself away.
Logan's like, get out of me! What's going on?
Ethan, I didn't know you could do that! Then suddenly fights start breaking out with all the fans, and Drew and Danny ran away, and the others escorted them. They all got to the limo and drove off fast. To be continued.
Danny, Drew, come out here!
Ethan and Hila and Jenna and Jackie and PewDiePie were outside the cabin they were staying in till everything blew over. Danny looked out the window and gasped.
Of course.
Of course, you're gasping.
I'm useless. That's my response anytime anything surprising happens.
Just crippling shock. Outside was a big Talizzy, a big Tesla? A Tellus? With roses and lots of food on a table, and music started playing. There was balloons and everyone was dressed up. No way! Who's saying no way? Or is the author saying no way?
The author is so surprised by what she's about to write. Everyone was dressed up and no way! They went outside! She's like amazed at her own ideas.
Yeah. What is this? They both asked, blushing. They felt bad about what happened, so we made you a nice private wedding with just us, said Jackie with a big smile.
They all hugged and Ethan said, I can marry you. I do Jewish weddings, but it can still count for you.
Then Danny put out his hand and Drew took it. Thanks.
Shall we?
Shall we? He nodded and took his hand. Again. Other hand. He led him to the roses, blah, 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 and Ethan stood in between them. So imagine Ethan Klein right there.
Right here.
Now, Drew Gooden, do you take Danny Gonzalez to be your husband? Will you love and cherish him in sickness and health? I do, he said softly.
And Danny Gonzalez, do you take Drew Gooden to be your lovely husband through poor and riches for as long as you both live?
Yes, I do, said Drew back.
Wait, what?
So I said it both times.
Yeah, he said,
I said I do twice.
You said I do for mine. Now, Drew, do you take Danny to be your husband?
I do.
And Danny, do you take Drew?
I do.
First, Drew.
Yes, babe?
I want you to know I want to adopt the baby. Drew had happy tears in his eyes. And Ethan said, I now pronounce you man and husband.
And then they fell into a kiss.
Whoa! Our faces like smack like that and we're both like leaning against each other like.
And that's the end.
So I don't know, what did you think of the story?
Bad.
I kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of sweet.
You liked the story about us falling in love, cheating on each other, getting pregnant, and then marrying each other?
In a way, I feel like it kind of just works.
No, I don't think so at all.
Alright, guy, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you check out Drew's channel. It'll be linked in the description.
It better be.
Also, there is a link in the description for a survey that we want you all to fill out. It's titled Danny and Drew 2019 Tour Survey. There's no particular reason that it's called that. It's just sort of a random name, and please don't ask why we need you to fill out the survey.
Yeah, the words don't really mean anything, but if you guys could fill that out for us, but only do it once, and if that's something you wanted to see in a universe where we do hypothetically go on tour or whatever sometime this summer, then maybe fill that out and let us know where you want us to go, and then we'll go there.
We will. We promise. Every single place
we can't promise
that you put in the survey.
That's definitely not true.
We will go. We are actually legally obligated by the terms of the survey.
Please don't say that. Don't do that. People
place.
are going to get their hopes up when they tell us to go to the moon.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Walmart has entered the metaverse. Finally. That's right, Greg. Through one of the most popular children's games in the world, Walmart is now an actual destination in the metaverse where you can go to have fun, play, learn, and of course, buy things from Walmart. And that is what I will be doing today. I personally cannot wait to get into Walmart's metaverse, look around, explore. It looks fun as hell. One of the biggest corporations in the entire world advertising to young children in a video game? Let's just say Daddy Likey. But before we do that, before I show you the actual Walmart metaverse experience, I was surprised to find out that this actually isn't Walmart's first metaverse project. A few months ago, apparently Walmart was sort of laughed off the internet because this video surfaced demoing their vision of the future of shopping in the metaverse. And not only did this failed experiment not look like it made shopping any better, it like actively made it worse. You know how instead of like a store with colorful aisles full of products and people from your community shopping around, you'd much rather shop in a dystopian void of a Walmart that's been abandoned for 1,000 years? You do? Oh, you do? Okay, that was meant to be sarcastic, but you actually do? Okay, well, then maybe you'll like this.
Howdy, thanks for visiting Walmart. I will be your shopping assistant module today, but you can call me Sam for short.
Look, man, I already feel like kind of dystopian going to a regular Walmart in the real world, but this actually feels like I'm like a test subject in some kind of psychological experiment. What is this void? Where am I right now?
Let's get started. I have your shopping list loaded up, and I'm tracking your oil change so I can let you know as soon as it's done.
Now, I don't know about you, but when I go to the store, if an employee asks me if I need help finding anything, I say no every time, even if I do need help because I'm a nervous person. So this scenario is like a nightmare to me. Just having an employee floating 2 feet in front of me at all times, just locking eyes with me, recommending products, is actually a nightmare. It's like my worst case scenario when I go to a store, but if it just never ended. It also doesn't help that she's like literally telling you what to do. She's not even making suggestions.
You see the tomato sauce on your left? Go ahead and grab that and then place it in your cart.
You see the tomato sauce? Grab it. Put it in your cart. You said you wanted tomato sauce, right? It's right there. Put it in the cart now. There's no time for browsing and taking your time in the Walmart metaverse. Get your shit and leave. How is this any better than shopping normally? They had every opportunity to make shopping like a breeze. Like, I feel like the most efficient form of shopping is just like ordering it online. They didn't need to take the actual physical experience of going to Walmart and put it in VR. If I'm not going to the store anymore, it's like the actual act of putting a tomato sauce in my cart is not the part I'm gonna miss. It's probably gonna be like human contact or just like feeling like I exist in a real social world.
Great. Looks like you need a good wine pairing. Take a look to your right. Your age has already been pre-verified through your profile, so no need to wait for an ID check.
I love in this supposedly like futuristic utopian version of Walmart in the future, we're already being upsold to buy shit that we didn't want. It's like, okay, you wanted pasta sauce, go ahead and buy a wine with that. You can't have pasta sauce without wine, right? And also here's $5 off a Voodoo movie rental. You're gonna wanna buy a movie as well. And then, oh, you're watching a movie? Head on over to our gun department. You're gonna want a gun with that movie. Also, I haven't even bought pasta or meat yet. Why is red wine the thing I need to pair with the pasta sauce? I need the rest of my meal. Or am I just like sipping 1 glass of wine and 1 glass of pasta sauce while I watch my Voodoo rental movie?
I'm getting a notification from your connected smart fridge. It looks like you already have a full gallon of milk at home. Should we put this one back?
Sorry? My fridge told you that? The sheer passive aggressive in this Walmart employee's voice. Hey, so I noticed you have a gallon of milk in your cart, but I was just talking to your smart fridge and he told me you already have milk at home. Should we put the milk back? Should little baby put the milk back? Did little baby forget that we have milk at home? Did you forget in this dystopian world there's a milk shortage? Are you trying to hoard milk? Also, stop talking to my fridge behind my back, dude. What the hell? Why are smart fridges so integral to every corporation's version of the future? I do not want my fridge snitching on me to Walmart, okay? Damn, you can really feel the anger through the screen in that toss. Fine, I'll fucking put the milk back, dude. Stop talking to my fridge. Just every part of this is so eerie. What is with the hum throughout this video? They could have had like fun music playing. You know, you go to like Target or Walmart, they're playing like Ed Sheeran. It's like they're making it eerie and dystopian on purpose. Every time you pick up an item from the shelf, all of the shelves descend into the underworld and new shelves come up. That's really comforting, I gotta say. There's something so comforting about them being like, no, you don't move, all right? The shelves move. You stay right where you are. The milk will come to you. The gun aisle will come to you.
Good news, your oil change is done. Your vehicle will be ready at the Tire and Lube Express.
Okay, now wait, so this is confusing. Am I at a Walmart with a VR headset on? This whole time I thought this was something you do from home. You go around, pick out all your items, and then Walmart will come and drop your stuff off. But she just said that my car is getting an oil change right now.
Good news, your oil change is done.
At the Lube Express or whatever?
At the Tire and Lube Express.
The Tire and Lube Express. That's right, that's what I said. So I drove to Walmart, dropped my car off at the Tire and Lube Express, and then went into Walmart and then just put on a VR headset? At that point, why can't I just shop? Why do I need to be wearing a VR headset? I'm so confused. I feel like these hands say so much about the emotion of the person watching this happen. Would you say that this person is like happy or terrified about what's going on right now?
I'll have the TV brought out to your car.
Okay, so my shopping cart is going to my car to load my groceries. This drone is just gonna deliver the TV straight to my house. And then I noticed that I'm not leaving the Walmart. I noticed that my cart and the TV get to leave. And I don't? Is there any reason for that? Okay, your groceries will be delivered to your smart fridge as a sacrifice, and you will remain here forever. Thank you for shopping at Walmart. Okay, I think you guys have waited long enough. You want to see the real deal. That experiment obviously did not work. People were like, what the hell is wrong with you? Of course we don't want this. So now it's time to look at Walmart's actual, real-life, currently live venture into the metaverse. Walmart enters the metaverse with Roblox experience aimed at young shoppers. Young shoppers. I feel like there's another word for that. Another word that they're not using for some oh, children. Yeah, that's right. We usually call young shoppers children. But I guess at the end of the day, children are basically just young shoppers, aren't they? Congratulations, ma'am. You've given birth to a beautiful young male shopper. Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait for him to grow up and shop just like his father. Isn't that right, sweetie? Walmart is entering the metaverse with two experiences, Walmart Land and Walmart's Universe of Play in gaming platform Roblox. Walmart's marketing chief, William White, said the company will use Roblox as a testing ground as it considers other moves in the metaverse and beyond. Definitely makes it sound like they're using this opportunity to sort of experiment on children, which I guess makes sense as to why they're not using the word children, because there's lots of laws against advertising to children, but there are no laws, as far as I know, about advertising to young shoppers. I just remember that's my favorite show, my favorite Big Bang Theory spinoff, Young Shopper. The retail giant's first foray into the virtual world will feature a blimp that drops toys, a music festival with hot artists. I hope they mean like sexy. The most attractive artist we could find, Yassified Van Gogh. A bunch of different games and a store full of virtual merchandise, or Virch. I think I want to throw up from reading that sentence. Which matches what customers may find in Walmart stores and on its website. Walmart is trying to make themselves seem so cool to children. A blimp that drops toys and music festivals? Kids that grow up going to Walmart Land and Roblox are gonna be so disappointed the first time they actually go to a Walmart. They're gonna walk in, there's like a small cowboy kid yodeling in the corner. In another corner, there's an employee in a physical altercation with a customer. They're like bashing the customer's head in. The poor kid is like, where's the blimp that drops toys? For now, Walmart won't make money from its immersive experiences. Gamers can earn tokens and other rewards to put towards virtual merchandise on Roblox. Brands like LOL Surprise, Skull Candy headphones were included in the experiences based on their popularity with Roblox's younger audience of gamers. Still not using the word children. No, now they're young gamers. Walmart could make money from it in the future. Oh. You think? You think Walmart might somehow be trying to figure out a way to make money from this? I don't know, man. Seems a little far-fetched to me. I kind of assumed they were doing this pro bono. Universe of Play has games that feature items from Walmart's top toy list for the holiday season, like Razor scooters and Paw Patrol and Jurassic World characters. A potential nudge to get Roblox users to ask for them. A potential nudge? Has the person who wrote this article ever heard of Walmart? Or like business? They're showing really popular products to kids in a really popular kids game. Maybe that could be to get them to buy the products from Walmart. Walmart. Walmart Land has an obstacle course of oversized items from the retailer's Gen Z-focused beauty brands such as skincare products from Bubble and makeup from Uoma by Sharon C. It's crazy that even in the metaverse, corporations are trying to convince you that you are ugly. You're a fully digital avatar and Walmart's still like, we can still tell you're ugly. Hello, you need to buy virtual makeup. We just talked to your smart fridge and it told us you're ugly. To be fair, of course your Roblox character needs makeup. They're all hideous. There's no way a Roblox character is ever going to conform to traditional beauty standards. They have like pitch black doll eyes. All right guys, I don't know about you, but I'm ready. My young shopper mind is ready to be advertised to. Let's hop into this game.
And so I hopped into this game.
I have never played Roblox before. So unfortunately, even though Walmart is advertising this as a metaverse experience, it's not in VR. I kind of thought that every metaverse experience takes place in VR, but I guess metaverse just means it's in the computer. I don't know how that's different from like Walmart.com. That's in the computer. Is that not the metaverse? Since the game is not in VR and I wanted to still wear a cool headset, I'm gonna be wearing these cool gamer glasses instead of a VR headset. Anyway, I actually have no idea how Roblox works.
It took me a minute to figure out how to actually get into Roblox and start playing in Walmart's World of Play.
So I guess there's all these worlds here. I wonder if Walmart Land is in here somewhere. Survival? Probably not gonna be in there. Yeah, Walmart Universe of Play, the new survival game. Try not to get murdered in the new Walmart Land.
Apparently Roblox isn't just one game, it's like a million different games.
Don't Call at 3 a.m. and it's a picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Squid Game, Last to Leave, it's like a Mr. Beast video within Roblox. What is Roblox? What is Roblox? Anyway.
But eventually I found Walmart Land in the recommended for you tab. They know why I'm here.
New to Walmart Land? Yes. Well, welcome. It's a place where inspiration starts with play, including mini games, challenges, an obby, and more. An obby? Am I supposed to know what that is? Is that Roblox lingo? Or is that just like a word in the English language that I don't know? Oh, this is helpful. Is obby a word? Yeah, obby is a valid English word. Okay, what does it mean though? The hell is an obby? Oh.
In Roblox, it's an obstacle course.
Explore Electric Island, play Netflix trivia, hosted by Noah Schnapp? Wait, the dude from Stranger Things is hosting a game in Walmart Land? Compete in the dance-off challenge, make beats in the DJ. Okay, this place actually might be kind of cool.
That's right, it might. Now there's some cool sounding stuff in here, like a giant cosmetics obstacle course, but what I'm really interested in is Noah Schnapp hosting trivia in Roblox. How is he just in Walmart Land? Is he just playing Roblox all the time? Just sitting there waiting to ask people questions about Netflix? How much are they paying him for this?
There's no wrong way to play. I bet I can prove you wrong, Buster. Let's see how long it takes me to get banned from this world. Then we'll find out if there's a wrong way to play, won't we? So this is Walmart Land.
My initial impressions of the game were not great.
So this is me. See, the thing I don't get, okay, this isn't a thing about Walmart Land specifically, but why is this game so ugly? This video is just gonna be me discovering the horrors of Roblox. It's not even gonna have anything to do with Walmart anymore. What the fuck? Check how loud the game is. It's about this loud.
I knew I couldn't go seeing Noah in this wretched default outfit, but lucky for me, Walmart Land has a virtual store.
Oh, there's a store. Let's go over there. I can buy some Walmart jeans!
Where you can shop for clothing from real-life clothing brands like Bonobos.
Wide leg jeans, Bonobos sweatpants. Is that how you pronounce it?
I looked it up afterwards, and it is not.
Bonobos.
But that wouldn't stop me from mispronouncing it the entire time I played this game.
I guess I need coins to buy some Bonobos sweatpants. I don't think I've ever met anyone that's actually been wearing an article of Bonobo clothing, but I'm gonna go and get some.
There's a couple different ways you can collect tokens to buy Bonobos clothing in Walmart Land. First, as we know, there's a blimp that drops toys.
Okay, there's a thing at the top that says next blimp a minute and a half away. Oh, there it is! Take me with you. I want to go in the blimp.
Except as far as I can tell, it only ever drops cold hard cash.
Okay. I just got 82 surprise coins. Okay, sick. So it dropped some coins. Didn't drop any Walmart.com t-shirts or anything. So a little underwhelming, but these coins will make do.
I did get distracted from my mission to buy some sweatpants when I realized there was a fight going on in the chat.
Looks like there's a bit of a dispute happening in the chat. It's the same person who commented over and over. No, this is my monorail. Aw.
off. Wait for the next one. Wait for the next one. Off. Holy shit. There's a monorail in this game? How do I hop on this thing to piss this guy off? I was told there's no wrong way to play, so I'm assuming that hopping on this guy's monorail just to piss him off is cool. I said, I'm waiting to get on your monorail. I'm so excited. And he said, no, wait for the next one. Let's go. But I guess he was pretty serious about it, because by the time the monorail came around, he was gone, and I never heard from him again. Wow, what a beautiful view I have of Walmart land. Trying to sort of get a good vantage point to get a good look from the monorail at Walmart land. I sort of zoom out and just get a really good bird's eye view. Nope, okay, now I'm looking at my own taint. Sort of wanted to look at Walmart land instead. Wait, how do I have 200 coins now? What happened here? How did I get that many coins? I still don't know. Watching the video back, I'm just standing on the monorail and I gain 100 coins for no reason. I don't know, but it's time to go buy some freaking pants! Pants, 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 pants. Guys, I gotta level with you. I didn't buy the pants. In fact, I didn't buy any Bonobos clothing. I looked at the Bonobos clothing. Oh, I can buy shirts too? Well, hold on, this changes everything. They've got Bonobo sweater blue. That's that sad feeling you get when you put on your Bonobo sweater. Got the Bonobo sweater blues, man. But then I found something that I thought was a little more likely to impress Noah. Oh, and they have Stranger Things stuff too. Dude, I could dress up as 11. Oh, wait, let me try it on. And here I am. And why am I not wearing it? Excuse me. Excuse me. Maybe this is just Roblox as a whole, but Walmart Land was generally very glitchy. How do I put on this freaking dress? I have a feeling it's in this bag, but there's sort of like a list of players in the way that I can't click on the bag. Let me click on the goddamn bag. When I bought this 11 costume and I went into my inventory, it said it was already equipped, but it wasn't. And I had to like unequip it and then re-equip it and then just like wait a couple seconds for it to show up on my body. Let's go! Dude, I just turned into Millie Bobby Brown from a Millie Bobby clown. Can you dance in this game? Maybe someone in the chat can help me. It's time to see how kind the people of Roblox are, I guess. Oh, you can dance in Roblox, but there's certain games that you can't dance in. Well, surely you can dance in Walmart Land. It's the best place in the goddamn world. They said I tried and it didn't work. Excuse moi. There's supposed to be like a dance rave here, isn't there? And you're not allowed to dance? There's a music concert, a music festival, and you're just meant to stand there like this? Whoa, Cold Atlantic sent me a friend request. Sure, dog. I'll be anyone's friend, as long as they can teach me how to freaking play this game. So it looks like there's some areas of Walmart Land they have not fleshed out yet. There's a bunch of bubbles that just say coming soon. So they're keeping some hype alive for Walmart Land, as if there wasn't enough already, you know? While searching for Noah, I came across the cosmetics obby. The goal is simple. Just try to get to the end of the obby. All right. I thought I'd give it a go in an effort to, I don't know, earn some extra tokens. Oh God. But little did I know, this obstacle course would ruin me. Fuck, shit, I hate Walmart Land now. I don't want to buy any of these products at all. What is this? Oh! Am I just bad at this? Fucking shit. I swear to God, this is harder than it looks, gang. Only an adult could beat this, for sure. And even then, you know, I mean, I'm a grown-up. I'm definitely giving a run for my motherfucker. Some advertising. This is Walmart. You see what you've done? You've turned a lifelong loyal customer into a pissed off Lego guy. This is getting kind of hard to watch. Honestly, I would much rather be watching an ad for ExpressVPN right now. While I'm getting absolutely dominated by this beauty obby, let me tell you how you can avoid getting dominated by your internet service provider by using ExpressVPN. You see, in the US, it's legal for your internet service provider to sell your data to other companies. They can keep track of every website you've ever visited, every product you've looked at buying in the past month, and sell it to advertisers. If they wanted to, they could sell it to Walmart. Oh my God, I'm never going to Walmart again. But ExpressVPN puts a stop to this by rerouting 100% of your network traffic through their secure encrypted servers. ExpressVPN also helps you unblock content that's not available in your area. For example, Laura and I are absolutely rabid fans of Survivor. But a few weeks ago, Laura and I were on vacation in Europe, where they did not have Survivor on Hulu. But by turning on ExpressVPN, which is very easy to do, you just do it in one click, and changing my server location to the US, we were able to watch Survivor in our hotel. And even when you're not traveling, there's tons of shows you can unlock on Netflix simply by switching your location. I think I'll just chill here for a little bit. He looks comfortable here, and I don't want to risk falling. It seems like kind of a cool place to hang out. ExpressVPN has the fastest speeds. They're consistently ranked the #1 VPN by sources like CNET, TechRadar,
Radar, The Verge, and more. So if you want to find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free, then head on over to expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez or the link in the description. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. And now, please God, can I finish this obby?
Where's the end? Is that the end? Whee! Let's go! Let's go! We're back, baby. We did it. 250 coins, by the way. So I'm basically rich now. Oh my God. That took so much longer than it should have. Holy cow. They say the night is darkest just before the dawn, and I have to say, in this case, that was correct. Because right after this obstacle course, I found Electric Island. Electric Island looks kind of fun. Let's go there. And by extension, Noah Schnapp. Okay, what is there to do on Electric Island? Play Netflix trivia hosted by Noah Schnapp. I have a feeling it's just like a bot that says he's Noah Schnapp, but it'd be crazy if it was actually him. It'd be crazy if it wasn't even like a Roblox character. It was just like him in the game. I looked around for a little bit trying to find this guy, and I gotta say, the name Electric Island makes this place sound a lot more fun than it actually is. All right, I'm already seeing something that looks pretty fun in Electric Island, a pool party. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's turn up. Okay, there is no one here. You know, for the fun and totally happening place that they made it seem like Electric Island and more broadly Walmart Land would be, doesn't seem like there's that many people here. It feels kind of lonely. Does this show how many people are in here? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 22 people here in Walmart Land. So this looks like the gigantic stage where huge concerts take place and everyone stands still and watches. This place is electric during live events. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Electric Island is a strange and mysterious place. Whoa! What's going on? And they did a damn good job of hiding Noah Schnapp. All right, where's Noah Schnapp at? Let me talk to Noah Schnapp, dude. Where's Noah Schnapp? Noah, I want to play some Netflix trivia with you. But eventually I made it to the trivia floor. There we go. I found an elevator. Netflix trivia, please. I feel closer to Noah than ever before.
Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Noah Schnapp, but you might know me as Will Byers from Stranger Things. Anyway, today we're gonna have some fun playing Netflix trivia here in Walmart Land. There are 3 categories you choose from, one about Stranger Things, another about Outer Banks, and a third called Surprise Me.
You know, something tells me he wasn't actually in Walmart Land. There weren't too many blank white walls that I saw in Walmart Land. He said like, I hope we're all having fun in Walmart Land, like he was also there. He didn't even look like a Roblox character. Now the only thing left to do was play some Stranger Things trivia with my boy Noah. What sport does Lucas play at Hawkins High? Football? Fuck! Oh no, I forgot I don't watch Stranger Things! I didn't know the answers to any of these questions. Which of the following is a real quote from Argyle? Who is Argyle? 5 coins for like 30 minutes of work trying to find Will. Or sorry, not Will. Noah is his real name in real life. And I get 5 measly coins. I kind of felt like all the kiddos in season 1 trying to find this dude. And I finally do, and I get 5 coins. At this point, I've got to pretty much be the richest person in Walmart Land, so I think I'm just gonna head to the store and spend all of my money and then be done. So I got some Bonobo sweater blues and some Bonobo sweatpants, and let's just see how I look. And they didn't appear on my character. That's not the sweater I just bought. Is this game broken? Oh, there we go. But now what happened to my pants? The sweater's on, but my blue pants are not. And then I quit the game. Well, guys, I think I've played enough Roblox for today and the rest of my life. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look at Walmart's first steps into the metaverse. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Hi!
Why do I look so sweaty?
Because I am.
Sound testing! Hey Greg, sorry for the absence lately. As I said in my last video, I moved. So that's what I've been doing. I pulled this cool little trick called the reverse YouTuber, where I get really popular on YouTube and then I move from LA back into my parents' house. So that's where I am right now. I'm now a proud Midwesterner. More specifically, an Illinoising. And more specifically than that, I'm not gonna fucking tell you my address. Laura and I are living at my parents' house while we look for a permanent place to live, so expect this to be the set for now, I guess. This is my parents' basement. I don't know why they have so many sombreros. Just gonna move these, I think. Word to the wise if you're ever planning on moving across the country, because from LA to Chicago is a pretty long trip. It was about 30 hours. So if you're ever considering doing that, the one thing that I've learned is fucking don't. It's so much harder to move than it seems. You'd never realize how much stuff you have until you have to put it all in boxes and then put all of it in your car. And a box. We got one of those like U-box things from U-Haul. We put a lot of our big stuff in that and then the rest of it in our 2 cars, and we drove for 2 days, no, actually, it turned out to be 4 days with Laura's parents across this great nation. We had many setbacks, including thinking we could put our dog in the back seat and she would be fine back there, her having a panic attack and then having to sit on my lap for the rest of the car ride. One of my tires fucking fell apart in the desert, so we had to just stop on an exit ramp in the middle of the desert, take everything I own out of my car, take the spare out, put the spare on, take it to a tire place, get a new tire, and then take everything out of the car again so I could put the spare back and then put everything back in the car. And then on what was supposed to be the last day, we got caught in a giant thunderstorm in the middle of Iowa. There were severe thunderstorm warnings, there was severe hail warnings, and there were about 3 or 4 tornado warnings. But now it's all over and I'm finally here in my parents' basement. Let's do a video. Now, I posted a video not too long ago about the Dobre brothers and how fake and boring and just like uncreative their content is. But if you watch that video and you're like me, you probably were thinking, wow, these brothers' voices are just so powerful and emotional and passionate. They would be great rappers.
I don't understand. I know, I don't either. They just let me go. They didn't really say anything. So what was the purpose?
And if you did think that, then boy, are you in luck, because they do make music. They've actually posted a few music videos over the course of their online careers, but this one that they posted the other day called Stop That is just, it's good. It's really good. It's called Stop That, and it has such a great message. It's for kids who are being bullied or feel insecure. It's just sort of like one of those power anthems that will get you through anything. Which is perfect, because the Dobre brothers are so enthusiastic, their presence is so powerful, that of course it just makes sense for them to do a song like this. It's got 3.7 million views, and it's inspiring people all around the world. So let's just jump into it.
This song goes out to anyone who thinks it don't matter.
Me. Literally me.
Just wanna let you know that you do.
Oh, okay. Problem solved. My insecurities are done, and guess I don't have to listen to this anymore, actually, or even make this video.
Let's go. Think you ain't good enough? Stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful? Stop that.
Think you ain't worth it? Stop that. Think you ain't loved for? Stop that.
Bully who you want? Better stop that. Making people sad? You can stop that.
Giving people love? Don't stop that. Taking people's lives? You can stop that.
The first question I had about this video is, what the fuck kind of school is this? The kid that's getting bullied is like, I don't know, like 10? And the kids who are bullying him are like 19. What kind of school is this? Are there schools that go from like K through 12th grade or 13th grade? These kids look like they might be out of high school. I get that the stereotype is that the bigger kids usually pick on the smaller kids, right? If you're like a nerdy little dweeb, then it would make sense for like the jocks to be picking on you. But this kid is like a baby. He's not like a scrawny little kid. He just is a little kid.
Taking people's lives, you can stop that. I'm myself, you is you. Don't let nobody get through.
I'm myself, you is you. Damn, deep, dude. I never really thought about it like that, but he is really he, and I really is me. Shit, damn.
They can talk, they can hate, but you stay bulletproof. They make stories but don't listen. They realize they missing.
We all had that experience in high school where this like 8-foot tall dude would come up to you and steal your basketball and then just hold it over his head and look at you and shake his head at you while you try to get it back and not say a goddamn thing. That's the worst kind of bullying. Silent bullying? Are you kidding me? Stealing your lunch money without saying shit? Because you know, when you're being bullied in school, the one thing that you really want is like answers. Like, why me? Why are you doing this? Can I please have my ball back? The fact that this dude's just not saying anything is just absolutely ice cold.
They realize they missing.
You beautiful, you strong. They won't be there for long.
I like this like classroom setting where they're in front of the class because it looks like they're like motivational speakers that your school would hire to come and like teach you valuable lessons. But the line that it cuts to for this scene is, "You beautiful, you strong."
You beautiful, you strong.
Like the motivational speaker's a fucking caveman. He just comes out like, "You beautiful, you strong, you healthy, you good grades, handsome."
Just stay true to yourself. Don't give up, don't cry.
I'm telling you, I've been there too. You don't gotta keep it inside.
But stay positive, you're worth it. Get back up, cause you won't quit.
Keep the smile, keep dreaming. You can do it, you deserve it.
Think you ain't good enough, stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful, stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful, stop that. The first dude was like, "Think you ain't beautiful, stop that." And then the other dude started pointing like this. What is this? What is this? "Think you ain't beautiful, stop that." Stop it right now. You think you're not beautiful? Stop that.
Think you ain't loved for, stop that.
Bully who you want, better stop that. Making people sad, you can stop.
What is this dude doing? He looks like he's seen a ghost. The rest of them are all just sort of like somberly walking down the hallway. And this dude's like, he probably just got silent bullied.
Giving people love, don't stop that. Taking people's lives, you can stop that.
Taking people's lives, you can stop that. Do you think that would really work on someone who's about to murder somebody? You're dead, bitch! You hear me? You're dead! Hey man, taking people's lives, you can stop that. Oh, my bad. Yeah, cool. Nice. Thanks for letting me know.
Do what you love. Don't let anybody tell you different. Now we strong, not broken. Ain't got time for folks who's trolling. Living moments, fast cars rolling. Lost our way, but now we homing. I feel so much better. Love life, I'm my own trendsetter. I've been silent, now expressing how my life's my greatest blessing. I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. No, come back. He's gone. Where's he going?
Think you ain't good enough, stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful, stop that.
Think you ain't worth it, stop that. Think you ain't loved for, stop that.
Oh. Okay. This whole, like, positive movement is starting to spread. That one bully was about to, like, throw a paper airplane at that kid, and the other kid was like, "Hey, don't." And the bully was just like, "Yeah, you're right." Shit, you're right. I'm done bullying now.
Bully who you want, better stop that. Making people sad, you can stop that.
Why are they telling that to this kid? Bully who you want, you can stop that. Making people sad, you can stop that. Why are they saying that to this little kid? He's the one who was getting bullied. Maybe he's making everyone sad because he's such a fucking loser. Everyone's like, "Hey, dude, you really need to turn your life around. You're making everybody sad just watching you. You can stop that."
Giving people love, don't stop that. Taking people's lives, you can stop that. Think you ain't good enough, stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful, stop that.
Wait a minute. Wait, is it just me, or has nobody in this school, aside from the people singing, said a single word in this entire video? I don't think they have. Like, the bullies push the kid, they knock his stuff down, he doesn't say anything, they don't say anything. The kid with the basketball didn't say shit, and neither did the kid trying to get the basketball. It was just this silent exchange. And then the kid with the paper airplane, no words said. Why doesn't anyone speak at this school? This is a school for mute people.
Bully who you want, better stop that. Making people sad, you can stop that.
Giving people love, don't stop that. Taking people's lives, you can stop that.
There's no words spoken. He sits down and he's like, and the kid's like, "Ah!" And then they run off together to go play basketball. Now, I could harp on like the minor details of this video all day, but I think maybe the worst part of this whole video is the message. I've seen a lot of comments being like, "Wow, I guess the message is okay, but everything else is horrible." But what is good about this message? Hey, are you sad? Stop it. What kind of message is that? Not like, "Hey, I'm here for you if you ever want to talk about anything. We can work through your insecurities." No, it's just, are you sad? Stop. Gross. Don't be. You're a bully. Maybe you have problems at home or something. You have a lot of insecurities. I don't give a shit. Stop. There's a song by Bo Burnham, who's one of my favorite comedians. It's called "Kill Yourself." It's basically a parody of songs like this. It's like problems like self-esteem or depression and stuff like that. A song with a message like, just stop it. It's not gonna help. You actually have to like work through these issues and find solutions. So the Dobre brothers, I guess you could say their intentions are in the right place, but then even the cynical part of my mind is just like, no, they're just preying off of kids who are insecure, trying to sell songs and make a quick cash grab. But if their intentions are in the right place, at the very least, they executed this very poorly, I would say. They have a lot of other songs, but they're mostly just like bragging about how rich they are.
Easy money.
about to get lit.
Started from the grocery store, now I own the grocery store.
There's even one that has a feature by 6ix9i. I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name, but he's a famous rapper. Some of their videos have a shit ton of views, 31 million views on one of these videos. Their music videos to me are just like their regular videos. It's like, what is the lowest amount of effort we can put into something and still make millions of dollars? Like, these videos look like they're recorded on like a camcorder from the early 2000s by someone who doesn't know how to use a camcorder from the early 2000s, and they're like edited in iMovie and shit. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not Greg yet and you want to join, just subscribe and turn on my notifications and you can be Greg. We're the strongest army on the net, that is a fact. If you want to check out my other socials, I don't really advertise them that much, but on Twitter and Instagram, I'm Danny Gonzalez. So head over there and check out my tweets and my Instagram pictures. They're very good. Alright, thank you Screeching Iguanas for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I check out the little back room in my parents' basement and there's a little elf in there. And he's gonna kick me in the shins. Bye! This one goes out to all my ladies. I just want to let y'all know how I feel. Ladies, if you're out there, this one's for you. I don't give a shit about you, I just wanna smoke meth all day. I just wanna do cocaine. I would punch a dog for some Xans, y'all. I just wanna sip some lean. I'ma steal some money from my grandma. Not that I need the money, I'm so goddamn rich it ain't funny. Hey Greg, I'm sure that I'm not the only person who's noticed that celebrities suck lately. Like, if Celebrities was a TV show, this season would suck. This season of Celebrities is just... it's just bonkers. I feel like celebrities used to be these, like, untouchable gods and goddesses of Hollywood. They never misbehaved or got in trouble. They were just, you know, these shining idols on a mountain, and we could only ever dream of being anything like them. There were celebrities like Kanye West who, like, sure, he made good music, but he also had some, like, you know, temper tantrums. He had some behavioral issues. But I feel like the celebrities of today are just, like, all of the behavioral issues and none of the talent, or at least not much. And I know you already know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Lil Tay. I'm talking about Woah Vicky. I'm talking about Danielle Bregoli, Lil Pump, and sure, Lil Pump's got a few bangers. But, I mean, he's not a very good role model. And I guess there's nothing, like, inherently wrong with making dumb, poorly behaved people famous. I just don't really identify with any of the celebrities of today. Like, I'm not extremely rich. I don't do cocaine. I don't know what lean is. Over the past couple months, I've just been yearning for a celebrity that I really identify with. And that's when I came across Mason Ramsey. Yes, this video is about the yodeling kid from 3 months ago. Now, I know what you're thinking. And stop it. I make so many videos of being like, this person sucks. This person makes bad videos. And you know what? I thought it was time for a change. Mason Ramsey's the best. He's the best celebrity, okay? That's really what I'm getting at. I mean, need I say more? Need I say more? Oh, I need to say more? Okay, I say more. If you don't remember, Mason Ramsey is this kid who got famous for yodeling in a Walmart like 3 months ago. It's just so funny. In a world of like Lil Vicky's and Woah Tays. Wait. It's just so funny in this world of like poorly behaved 12-year-olds getting famous for, you know, punching their mom in the face or flexing on everybody, to see this like 11-year-old well-mannered country boy taking the limelight. It really butters my Gregs. I think the main reason Mason Ramsey is so entertaining to me is because he's literally like a 60-year-old man trapped in an 11-year-old's body. Look at this video from when he was on Ellen.
Mason, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
So I understand. So Golconda, that's where you're from?
Yes.
So it's a very small town, 700 people, and this is your first time you've ever been on an airplane?
Yes.
How was that?
It was very good, but driving with the driver letting me go in the back of the limo, that was awesome.
The driver letting me go in the back of the limo? That was awesome. This kid doesn't even know that you're supposed to sit in the back of the limo. The limo probably showed up and he was like, okay, I'll just get in the passenger seat. And he was like, don't you want to sit in the back? And he was like, I can sit in the back? Oh man. Oh boy. He's just so pure.
Then I tried some sparkling water and wasn't so good, but...
wasn't so good. If that was like Danielle Bregoli, she would have been like, this sparkling water tastes like shit. Give me something else. Give me something else. Give me lean. Please, lean. I need lean now. I don't know what lean is.
So, do you like LA?
Yeah, but I'm a country boy, and out in the old country, all we do is bale straws of hay, and next thing you know, you're sitting under a tree taking a nap with your hat down and a weed in your mouth.
This kid is perfect. Sitting under a tree with a weed in your mouth. I mean, a weed? This kid is cool as fuck. He's so young, but he acts like he's been retired for 10 years. He just doesn't have a care in the world. This kid's 11 years old and he's cooler than I'll ever be. Like, that's something I would never even think to do.
Okay.
So when did you start yodeling?
The first song I tried to sing was Long Gone Lonesome Blues.
Who sings that?
Hank Williams Sr.
And that's your favorite singer? Yeah. And your grandfather yodels, right? And is he a good yodeler as well?
No.
Sorry about that, Grandpa. Yeah.
God damn, this kid is a savage and he's not even trying. That's what I like about him. So many other celebrities these days, I feel like are just trying so hard to be a savage. Diss track after diss track, beating up your own mom, flexing on your haters, and here's Mason Ramsey just casually telling his grandpa he's bad at yodeling to his face on national television. He's not even trying. I get the feeling a lot of you are gonna think, Danny, this meme was popular like 3 months ago. Why are you talking about it now? You're a little late to the punch. But what you don't understand is back then he was just a meme. The vast majority of people who found Mason Ramsey through that meme have forgotten about him by now. That's how all memes go, you know? They have the initial burn and then they sort of fade out. But you know who hasn't forgotten about him? Me! Because he's not just a meme anymore. He's a star. And this might sound like an insult, but he's really let the fame go to his head. It's not an insult, because he has let the fame go to his head in just the very best way. This dude knows how to work a crowd better than anybody I've ever seen. A spin and the pointy fingers, there's no beating that. Okay, look at this video of Mason Ramsey getting interviewed for some radio show.
You gonna do a whole album? Is that what you want to do the rest of your life? From now on, is that you want to just make country music?
What?
Right now, you're in front of more country music fans on the air than you've ever been in your life because this is the biggest country music channel ever.
Yep.
Tell all your girlfriends that, okay?
Okay.
They've
just been told.
Oh my god. I think he just made everybody in the crowd his girlfriends. Even the guys. That was so smooth. Now, if you're like me, you're probably thinking, okay, this kid's got a great voice. He's got great charisma. He's going places. But I'm a little worried. We all know what tends to happen to child stars. They get a little bit too big for their britches. Is that the expression? Big for their britches? Big in their britches? Their britches just can't hold him anymore. Like the same thing that happened with Justin Bieber a while ago. You get into the wrong crowd, you start hanging out with the wrong people, your career starts to take a dive, you know? You start acting out. People don't like you as much, you stop making music because you're just all about the cool kid's life. But don't worry, Mason Ramsey only surrounds himself with the best. Look at this video he posted on Twitter. It's got the caption, "Saturdays are for the boys." So this is what he does on his crazy Saturday nights. This is his crazy weekend plans. It's just him and a couple buds going absolutely apeshit on a banjo and some guitars. I mean, just look at them. They are absolutely losing it on these things. The kid on the banjo especially. Wow. Mason Ramsey only surrounds himself with other child prodigies. He just gets together with a group of buds and they just for like 10 hours straight. I guarantee it. They never say a word to each other, I bet. They just sit down and just... In the background, you just see like the sun coming up and going down, the moon coming up and going down over and over, and they're just like... Okay, look at this Instagram story. He finds a group of kids playing basketball, and he wants to join in, so look what he does. How cool is that? Mason just goes up to these kids and just goes, "Hallelujah," and they're all like, "Oh shit, it's that kid!" Can you imagine being that famous? That well known for yodeling, that you can go up to any group of people and just go, "Hallelujah," and they're like, "It's you." So he introduces himself in the coolest way, and then he absolutely kills it on the court.
Hey, right here! Yeah!
Is there anything he can't do?
Yo, Mexico! Ooh! Yeah!
Wow. You're really just gonna do my boy Mason like that? Fouling him in cold blood, you sick fuck! I'm sorry, guys, but I stand. There's no other way around it. I stand. A lot of people don't know this, but he's been releasing music. Actually, just a few days ago, he released an EP. He has a song called Famous that absolutely bops. Bops around in your head all day.
But girl, ever since I met you, I got a whole new perspective. If I'm gonna be famous for something, I wanna be famous for loving you.
I mean, sure, it's a little bit weird for an 11-year-old to be singing about being in love with someone, and sure, the song was probably written by like 20 label execs, but it does bop. I think my favorite thing, without a doubt, about Mason singing, I mean, it is very good, but my favorite thing about his singing is that he hasn't outgrown the phase that kids have where they don't show any emotion when they sing. Like, from when kids first learn how to sing, up until maybe 11 or 12, a kid singing in front of an audience just has absolutely no expression on their face. It's just, if I'm gonna be famous for some... Even if like the most beautiful voice is coming out of their mouth, it's just, there's nothing happening here. Next time you go to like a birthday party for a 5-year-old, watch all the kids sing happy birthday. It looks like they're summoning Satan. You know what I just realized? The reason he doesn't have an expression on his face is because he's just so goddamn cool that he doesn't give a shit. There's nothing cooler than not giving a shit, and this kid just clearly doesn't care at all. He's like, yeah, I'm pretty much a prodigy and I got famous because of my beautiful voice, but honestly, I just don't care. I know this video is a little bit different than my usual stuff, but sometimes it's nice to take a break from shitty content and watch something that's truly inspiring. If you're not Greg yet and you want to join, Greg is the strongest army on the internet. Greg is what I call my fans. It's probably the coolest name for a fan base ever. So if you want to join Greg, all you have to do is subscribe and turn on my notifications and you can be Greg. Thank you, Amber Morgan, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I climb up to the top of a mountain and I yell, I'm king of the world! And then I actually become king of the world. But it's not as exciting as it sounds. It's actually a pretty bureaucratic job. It's a lot of sitting in an office, waiting for things to happen. It's not very fun. So stay tuned for that. Bye! Come on, I only have 30 seconds left. You gotta believe me.
I guess, but this is insane.
I know, but I need you to tell me a secret, something only you would know. That way next time I can tell you it and you'll believe me right away.
Okay, fine, but you can't laugh.
Of course.
And you can't tell anyone.
I would never.
Sometimes when you're not around and I'm all alone in the apartment, I like to...
God damn it! Nico, listen, I need your help. I'm stuck in some kind of time loop. I keep waking up at 9 o'clock, but then every time the clock strikes 9:01, I wake up and it's 9 o'clock again. I need your help.
Very funny.
I knew you wouldn't believe me, so last time I told you to tell me a secret that only you would know. It was something about what you do when you're alone in our apartment. We sort of ran out of time and you didn't get to tell me the whole thing.
That's unspecific and unconvincing. If you've lived this all before, do you know what I'm gonna say next?
Yes, actually, I do.
Applesauce.
Applesauce!
You said it a second after I did.
I must have thrown off the timing by telling you the secret thing. But I know what you're gonna say next. Red banana slippers!
Well, I'm not gonna say it now. You interrupted me. Rude.
How about this then? A guy wearing a red shirt is about to walk past our apartment right now.
That was a girl, and her shirt was maroon.
Was it? Damn it, I guess I am kind of colorblind.
And gender blind?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh shit, you really are groundhogging it.
Yes. Now, can you please tell me your secret? That way next time I can convince you sooner.
Okay, fine, but you can't laugh. Hey!
And I won't tell anyone either. Please, just tell me.
Okay, fine. Sometimes when you're not around and I'm all alone in the apartment, I like to take off all my clothes, put on Peanut's collar, and pretend that I'm a dog.
Oh my god! What?
Dude, you said you weren't gonna laugh!
Dude, hold on. 1 sec. Jennifer, sometimes when he's alone in the apartment, Nico likes to get naked and dress up like Peanut and pretend he's a dog. I know.
Danny, you said you weren't gonna tell anyone!
Dude, relax. As soon as the clock hits 9:01, it's gonna be like none of this ever happened.
It's 9:01 right now.
Oh, shit. I guess the curse is lifted. I guess all I needed to do to get rid of it was get you to admit that incredibly embarrassing secret.
The one you said you weren't gonna laugh at or tell anyone about, and then proceeded to laugh at and tell my girlfriend about?
Dan tweeted about.
What?
Oh shit, 500 likes in 1 second.
God damn it.